Good morning, my Pisces friend. I hope you are well. This is Tracy, and this is Grounded Oracles. And I'm going to do a timeless reading for you today. It's been a while since I've done the signs, but I feel like I want to step back into that. So I hope you're well during this eclipse and that you are finding comfort in this new rhythm, in this new adventure in your life, wherever you are. All right, let's jump in here. What does our Pisces friend need to know? I'd say this is probably for the next 4 to 6 weeks. It is timeless. And again, you know the drill. Take what resonates, leave what does not resonate for you, and be open, be curious, and follow your intuition. All right. And I just do a little Reiki energy clearing. To just help you be in the moment, to tap into your intuition, your higher self, to be open to what you need to hear today, maybe to confirm, maybe to lead, maybe to inspire and spark a new idea. Okay. All right. And our central theme is the Five of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Okay. So your central theme being the Five of Pentacles. You have not because you ask not. You have not because you ask not. You're not using your voice for what you need. And beloved, people are not a mind reader. Okay. In the current past, cover up here, we have the World card. So I feel like there was a major letdown. Perhaps, Pisces, you were feeling on top of the world with every hope and optimism that a plan or project were going to work out. I'm getting putting all your eggs in one basket. Something didn't work out, and it has you feeling looked over, rejected. And I feel like you're retreating within yourself, probably isolating, taking some time, hermit mode as your current energy. And then what's grounding you is the Page of Wands, right? Yeah. You can be somebody who bounces back quickly. I feel like some of you, this was a dream, something really important for you. In this spark of inspiration, this student of life, following that passion is what keeps you going. So you're not down for very long before you're bouncing back up. So that is who you are, right? You'll spark, and whether or not you will re-spark the same idea or you will get something new. I'm feeling like it's something new. There's going to be something that you hear somewhere in conversation, online, a message of some kind that is going to inspire you, and possibly an old idea that you've had that you just kind of left by the wayside. It wasn't something that you picked. I'm getting Seven of Cups. You had a lot of options. You went with one, maybe two. And this might have been something that didn't show a lot of promise, but it just might. It's something that's grounding you. But Yet at the same point, you may be afraid to pick that up, right? Right? Because our higher self, our spirit guides are showing you to walk away from this idea that was left in the past, right? You put a lot of hopes into this. This just may have not been the right time, right? I'm kind of getting that with the Five of Pentacles, that it might not be the right time. A little premature, something you may need to come back to after some self-cultivation, some self-reflection, some contemplation with what you really want. Because the end goal is for you to be sitting on your throne in peace, bringing in the abundance from doing what you love, from the life that you want to live. Okay. And what you don't see in your subconscious is the Six of Pentacles. So there was something about reciprocity not coming back to you, right? Whether or not you started a business, whether or not you applied for jobs and you thought it was going really well, but that energy wasn't reciprocated back to you. And you're not quite sure why, right? You're very, very generous in your time, your energy, but I don't feel like it was well received on the other side. And that's not necessarily any fault of yours, but in partnerships where we need other people or collabs to help us out or support, whatever level that might mean for us, it needs to be received in a more meaningful way from the other party. It's just, that's what I'm getting. Oh, and I meant to draw. All right, let me finish up this. Yeah. With our Five of Pentacles, we have expression, right? Okay. How we express ourselves. So for some of you, you weren't using your voice in the right way. Not sure if you offended someone, not necessarily something that you intended, or the words that you chose somehow didn't hit right with the people that maybe you were presenting to, pitching your idea to, or maybe this project, this business wasn't a true expression of yourself. So it fell short somehow. Fell short somehow. You had every reason and hope, Pisces, to be optimistic because your inner child was very excited about this, right? This may have been an idea that you've been longing for, working on since your youth. Could have been an idea that somebody gave you when you were younger. Hey, you'd be great at that. And you've explored it, and there something has just fallen short with this. Your current self is just feeling a little down, a little neglected. But I do see your higher self is sitting peacefully, calmly, right? They're their highest vibration, frequency that we can have here. And in some ways, Pisces, I feel like you are trying to embody your fuller sense of your higher self, and you may have been rushing things a little bit, cutting corners, maybe not really being as honest with yourself as you could have been. All right, so let's see, what advice do we have from Spirit on this letting go and what steps to take? Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Embracing a new idea. In a more simple term, okay? In a more simple foundation. There's something you're not seeing I think there is an offer. This offer came to you before and you turned it down. So take a look at the opportunities in front of you, the ideas. You may want to be journaling, right? It's always a great idea to keep a little notebook or notepad of ideas, thoughts that roam in our head in case we need to circle back to them. You can always call on your spirit guides, your higher self to remind you, but I feel like writing it down is going to be really important for you. All right. What else can you tell us about this, looking at this opportunity, this reframing of a situation or the current life? And we have the Three of Swords. So having to do with some healing. Yeah. So you need to take some time out, Pisces. You need to take some time out and really self-soothe, really talk to yourself gently, and take some time to heal before you jump into something else. Just enjoy being you. Just enjoy the current place you are in this life as the gift that that is. All right. All right. Yeah. Final card, Page of Swords. Yeah. Right. Taking this time out is going to bring in some new truths for you about the paths you've taken and the paths that are yet to unfold for you, whichever one you decide on. Some youthful energy, right? Being that student of truth. For some of you, this is a coming back to a new type of honesty with yourself, a type of radical acceptance, so that you can move more smoothly into the dreams that you have with less friction, more acceptance and flow. All right, that is what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that you have a fabulous few weeks and stay grounded.